Yo, what's up, Caps? It's for the week of June 12th to June 18th, or whenever you happen to catch this. Hope you guys are having a good weekend or week, or whenever y'all see this. And let's get into it. I love the Caps. Love you guys. All right, I'm going to do past, present, hidden influences, advice, likely outcome. Let's see what's up for Caps this week. Say June 12th to June 18th, we got a lot of sixes. So that's kind of, I like that. For the devils out there. 8 of Wands for the past. Temperance reversed for the present. Sagittarius energy there. 2 of Wands for the hidden influences. I like that. I'm about to step up. 6 of Pentacles reversed. And that's the advice card. Queen of Pentacles reversed for the likely outcome. Okay. We got some wands right here. We got a lot of fire over here. A lot of inspiration. I'm sorry. I said a 9 of Wands. So this is kind of towards the end of the wand suit, and it's a bit of card of defensiveness, but it's about waiting for other challenges when really there aren't any. And the challenge is more from within, because now the suit's almost completed. The 10 of Wands, the burden, sort of like what can be accomplished has been accomplished card awaits. And but this is like conquering the self, or absolving self of your defensiveness. You can see he's kind of waiting for the next challenge, but it's not really there because it's from within. And so he's got that wand across himself, but he has stepped out from behind the gate. So I think there's allowing yourself to not be defensive. So maybe there was a point in the past where we were defensive about something, and we realized that it wasn't something without us, it was something within. And I'm getting there's kind of maybe a passion project right here, because we've got Pentacles here in the advice, but we've got Wands over here. So maybe there was like a project where we hoped to receive some money, and we realized we were the one that was keeping us from making that progress. Because right here in Temperance card, we've got it reversed. So I think maybe there has been a bit of an imbalance. If we were the reason that something wasn't progressing forward, I think that like we might have noticed that was within us. Our energies were too scattered. We weren't able to follow that clear road to the sunny future, what awaits us. But this can be reversed, that there's coming to terms with what's going on with ourselves, understanding where that defensiveness come from is a really key thing. And there is a balance. I mean, he's got a triangle there, so it's kind of if we consider this balance of being like there's two poles, we're pouring one water from one cup to the other. The balance, even with the triangle with the cups. He's got the foot in the water, the foot on the land there, is balancing the two aspects. So you've got water equally. You're rising above the two with the 3 there. You've got 1 foot in each because you respect the importance of both being grounded and both having feelings and emotion. Then even here with the path too, it's the sun is between the 2 mountain peaks. So I just say, like, if there is a certain passion that you have had, you've wanted to progress on something, are you pushing way too hard in one area and not giving enough to another? And then here again, we've got 2 of Wands, which means you've got the whole world there in your hand. Everything's waiting for you. But you see one of the wands is bolted to the low wall right there. And then one of the wands is free. He has it in his hand, so he can decide to move forward. This is kind of it's a card of we're exceeding our previous beliefs of what we can do. Because we built this wall up a certain amount, but now we want bigger and better. So we're going to put the wand in a more, I guess, optimal location. something that we want to progress toward, and now we can take the step because really the whole world is in your hands. You look out into the future and you can make that happen. But again, there's a 2 there. We've got a lot of 2s in the Temperance card, so it's looking for that balance going forward. Don't push too hard and use up all your energy, but you got to push some. Don't rest too much, and see where your energies are going. Now, Six of Pentacles is an interesting card. I mean, it looks like a card of charity because you've got scales there. There's a certain balance, but just like we've been saying throughout with the 2 poles, this is you've got this disparity of rich, poor. You've got a disparity of there's kind of class hierarchy associated in this card. So it's a card of stability, but it's not the type of stability that we will ultimately want. So, I mean, I'd say in a project, you can get to kind of a plateau. You reach a certain level, and that's good. You can celebrate that development, but we're just past halfway through the Pentacles suit right here. So I think what is happening is like, okay, well, we've reached a certain level, but let's continue on. So when I see this card reversed, I say, okay, well, let's recognize the fact that maybe we got comfortable in a sort of material state. Maybe we pushed a project to a certain level. We received a certain amount of money, but ultimately we want to continue on. So the balance that we envisioned is still not there because we think that there's more to be achieved and more to be gained, more value to provide to others, more value that we can receive for ourselves. So I say don't sit back on your laurels right here. And then I just think similarly, because this is likely outcome, I think it's like sitting back and accepting this current state instead of continuing to press forward. We're still not going to have the abundance of material that we can achieve because there's more out there for us. There's a certain the bunny is right there, which can indicate anxiety. It can indicate kind of abundance, giving birth to new things. And so I would just say, I think what's coming up for me in this is that there's more to be gained through your current situation. Let's put that wand out there and let's set our goal even farther because this is only a temporary state of stability. And ultimately, it's all there for you. You got the world in your hands. That sounds pretty typical for Capricorns because we know that you guys can get down to it and keep it going and keep it working. And just know that final is there for you and just take it one step at a time. Achieve that balance. It doesn't all have to be done at the same time, but I know the Capricorns are pretty grounded, so we just make it happen one day at a time. One thing I've been advising people recently on making things happen for themselves that they want is setting themselves a very minimal goal to do every day for a month, because it's less about achieving the goal right away and more about increasing that accountability within ourselves first, that we're the type that can achieve that goal. And I find, if you set yourself a goal, like I've been doing squats to increase my flexibility around my waist and hips. And I do it 5 minutes a day. I've been doing it every day. And, I'm not completely there yet, but it took about 3 weeks to where I was like, okay, yeah, this is happening for me. I've got no doubt. I felt improvements, but even I just say 5 minutes a day, I could be, about ready to go to bed and not have done it. And then 5 minutes is not a big deal. So I can knock it out for the day. But it's just been that very slow, consistent effort is getting me to where I want to go. And I'd say, like, first and foremost, it's happening up here even before it happens down in the area that I want to achieve increased flexibility. So anyway, hopefully that helps. It's going to be a great week for you guys. Just keep it up, and let's set your target out there a little bit farther. So Hope you guys have a good one. Later.